Welcome back. I'm joined by Dennis Sweeny from Sweeny Enterprises. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Laura.
So today it's going to be a special day. We have a mini workshop for our viewers, and it's a marketing and fundraising workshop. That the major ones are going to be later this month, October 17th and October 24th. But today we're going to get a little taste of that.
Absolutely.
So before I ask you some questions, can you explain what the major workshops are all about?
Our workshops on October 17th and the 24th are intended for nonprofit organization leaders, volunteers, staff members to learn some of the do's and don'ts of marketing as well as fundraising, because in these economic times, every nonprofit organization is looking for ways to increase its revenue and provide the programs and services that they need in the community.
All right, so now we're going to get a little taste of what it's all going to be about. So why is it so important for nonprofits to have a written marketing plan?
Well, Laura, whenever you're going on a trip, you never necessarily just get in your car and drive off. You look at the fact that you are going to have a map. So you use your GPS or your MapQuest or your Rand McNally to get you to that location. That's what a marketing plan does for a nonprofit organization. It gives you measurable goals of what you're trying to accomplish with an organization, things that you want to accomplish, so you need to have them written down that you go back to and evaluate on a regular basis. You just don't open the doors and say, here we are, just like the old Kevin Costner movie, Build It, They Will Come.
So let me ask you, how can these written plans help fundraise for nonprofit organizations during this tough economic time?
Well, Dave Sullivan, who will be co-hosting with me on these seminars, has over 30 years of experience in fundraising, has indicated that a fundraising plan, it can be as short as 1 page long, gives you opportunities of grant opportunities that may be out there, ways that you can generate more revenue for your organization, and it does not have to be a real in-depth plan, but at least gives organizations an opportunity that there are dollars out there that can help them improve their bottom line.
All right, and social media is such an integral part of our society right now. Should fundraising organizations use social media?
Absolutely. I think that's been the big taboo, is that social media, Facebook, YouTube, we don't want to be part of that. However, this is today's world, and with the marketing efforts and fundraising efforts, social media of Facebook, of blogging, of YouTube can be very inexpensive and very helpful to an organization in raising its dollars.
And you have a Facebook page, Sweeny Enterprises, so you can check them out there. Lastly, I want to ask, what are the most common mistakes made?
Well, from the fundraising aspect, an organization may look at the fact, okay, we need to raise some money, let's have an event. Let's have some type of a special event, without really thinking it through as to how many hours it's going to take for your staff, how many volunteer hours are involved, what kind of resources are used. It may end up sometimes that an organization that thinks they had a real good fundraiser end up losing money if you compare the amount of time and energy that people spend in putting together a program. So that's how they, that's one of the biggest mistakes, that an organization thinks a fundraising activity will raise them money when it may not.
All right, you're a pro at this. Thank you so much for being here.